Hello everyone, this is Shivashankar Pandian. In this video, we are going to learn about an important concept of budget borrowings. This is very essential for UPSC prelims. Every year after the union budget is presented, the most discussed detail will be fiscal deficit. Let's first see what is fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit arises when the expenditure of the government is more than the revenue earned by the government in any financial year. It is the difference between total revenue and total expenditure. For example, let's take 2020. So let's assume that India's revenue for 2020 is rupees 30 lakh crore and the expenditure for the same year is rupees 35 lakh crore. Now the government is facing a shortage of rupees 5 lakh crore. Rupees 5 lakh crore. This 5 lakh crore is the fiscal deficit in rupee value. But usually fiscal deficit is published in percentage in relation to GDP. Let's assume that India's GDP is 200 lakh crore for 2020. Then the fiscal deficit will be 2.5% of GDP. I hope you understand the math here. To meet the fiscal deficit and to fund government's expenses every year, Finance Minister will announce plans on how money will be raised by the government by borrowing from the market. By this way, government can fulfill their expenditure needs. But borrowing money directly by the government will again increase the expenses of the government as they will have to pay interest to those loans. One of the ways to bypass this trap is off-budget borrowings. Off-budget borrowings are loans that will not be taken by the center directly, but by another public institution on the directions of the central government. If the government uses this off-budget borrowings method, they can meet their expenditure. They can meet their expenditure needs for that year while keeping the debt off the books. Because government is not directly borrowing here, a public institution is borrowing on behalf of the government. Since the liability of the loan is not formally on the government, this loan is not included while calculating fiscal deficit. These off-budget borrowings are not included in fiscal deficit. This helps the government to keep the fiscal deficit in a manageable and a healthy limit. Let's see how these off-budget borrowings are raised. Government can ask a public institution to raise funds from the market through bonds or loans. For example, providing food security is one of the major expenses of the government. So in the previous budget, that is 2020 and 21, the government paid only half the amount allocated for the food subsidy to the Food Corporation of India. The remaining was met through loans. In the recent years, other public sector undertakings have also borrowed on behalf of the government. For instance, public sector oil marketing companies were asked to pay the subsidized gas cylinders to Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries. Also, public sector banks are used to fund off-budget expenses. Now let's see the implications of these off-budget borrowings. CAG report in 2019 said that this route of financing puts major source of fund outside the control of the parliament. CAG also found that these off-budget borrowings route have significant fiscal implications, yet they are not taken into account while calculating the fiscal parameters like fiscal deficit. For example, in 2019, few days after the budget was presented, CAG published the actual fiscal deficit. According to CAG, fiscal deficit was 5.85%. But according to the government's data, Government of India's data, it was only 3.46%. So now here you can see a big gap. So this causes an uncertainty and unreliability of data. We hope that you understand the concept clearly. If you have any doubts, kindly post them in the comment section. We are happy to help you. Thanks for your time.